Hey, what's going on everybody? Brando free to play, and today's video, it's actually going to be a pretty long, interesting video. I am going to be talking about this upcoming update that is going to be happening tomorrow. Alright, this update is going to be massive. And I'm talking about pretty massive. Now in this video you won't really see gameplay. I will be linking the update notes down in the description. I'll try to put in some of the highlights or some of like the footnotes, or I guess whatever you want to call it. But let's get into the actual update. So some of the things that they're going to be adding, high level things that they're going to be adding. They're going to be adding a new alliance tournament feature. They're going to finally implement the invasion teleport. They're going to increase max VAP and a couple of other things that I will be explaining. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and talk about the Alliance Tournament. Now, pretty much the whole point of the Alliance Tournament is for Netmarble, and also for the top guilds in each kingdom, primarily the top 5 alliances, I'm sorry, I said guilds, top 5 alliances in each kingdom will essentially be put into a 2-week-long competition to see which alliance is the best. Okay, so in total there's going to be 128 alliances in this tournament. Alright, and at the end of the tournament, Netmarble says that they're going to have a tournament banner that's going to display the top alliance, and yeah, so hopefully that's going to be pretty fun for those top 5 alliances. Hopefully everybody can actually enjoy and see who is actually the best alliance in the game. A lot of people are pretty quick to assume that it is going to be one from Kingdom 8, but you never know. They might get upset. It might just be one player, and one player is not going to be able to defeat 127 other alliances single-handedly. So hopefully that is how it'll actually end up happening. Alright, pretty much I don't really want to explain too much about the Alliance Tournament because I'm not an expert in it. Just looking quickly into it is going to be split up into what it looks like 8 groups, right? And then there's pretty much, it's just going to be a tournament style, thing. Rewards are going to be gold, and it looks like some sort of a tournament chest. I'm not really sure what's in that tournament chest, but it sounds pretty cool for those top 5 alliances. So I hope you guys enjoy that content and enjoy that the event. No, pretty much. Alright. There's going to be a new capital reward, which is the invasion teleport. Now this is something that a lot of people complain about, a lot of people are scared about, but in all reality there is absolutely nothing to be worried about here. Alright. So first things first, this is going to be something that's new. The teleport will only be given to the capital, the king of the kingdom, and also 12 more will be sent to the capital vault. So essentially only 13 people will be able to invade another kingdom at one time. Okay, now keep in mind that not we can be invaded at any time. Okay, we can only be invaded at a certain point in time. Okay, now in the notes in the actual website, it says that kingdoms will be susceptible for invasion on Saturdays in 4-hour chunks. For example, 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. and then 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then again 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, so it's gonna be in chunks. Now the people who are invading are going to be at a massive disadvantage. Okay, and here are why. Okay, so if the player who is invading has heroes captured, automatically they will release those heroes that are captured. If that person's who's trying to invade has a hero that is captured by somebody else, they will not be able to use the invasion teleport. Okay, anybody who is enlisted in Battle Royale, Team Deathmatch, has something out in camps, will not be able to teleport. Okay, one of the other key things that I see, okay, when you are invading another kingdom using the invasion teleport, you will not, and I repeat, you will not be able to use a peace shield, okay? If you have a 7-day peace shield and you try to invade another kingdom, if you're one of the 13, your peace shield will automatically drop, okay? No matter what, and you won't be able to put it back on, okay? Now here are some limitations that happen when you invade another kingdom. You cannot attack a capital or a sanctuary. You cannot participate in the raid. You cannot use your alliance menu or dragon skill. Okay. You will not be acquiring points for solo, inferno, and alliance events while you are in an invaded kingdom. Okay. You will not be able to use any battlefield content, i.e. team deathmatch, battle royale, and arena. Okay. And pretty much story mode and town mode will still be available because they don't really affect anybody else aside from yourself. Okay. Now, if you are a player that is being invaded, let's use Kingdom 8 again as a good example, you will know within a certain area where the invaders actually are. And in the website, it actually shows you a screenshot. It'll give you a general vicinity of where they're going to be. That way you can kind of sort of see, okay, hey, they're near me, I need to shield up, or they're near me, let's go rally this person because he cannot shield. You know, good times, right? Yeah, awesome. Now, here is something that is up to interpretation. This is something that is written, okay? Now, this is something that I don't really understand too well, but let's read through it, okay? When attacking an invader's castle, okay, players can use their dragon skill to activate a special buff, okay? Once the buff is used, the invader is only able to defend using troops equal to or lower than the tier of the attacking player's highest tier troop. Troop defense will be ignored as well, okay? And it shows a screenshot. So here is what I am thinking, right? If I send out an attack of, let's say, pure tier 3 to an invader, and the invader has millions of T4, T5, T6, and only 100,000 T3, I'm most likely, I have a big chance of winning that battle because only their tier 3 and below are actually going to be able to fight, which is awesome. I don't have to worry about attacking a huge T6 invader and worry that I'm just going to hit a T6 wall and not be able to do anything. That is freaking amazing, okay? Not only that, but it nullifies their defense power. It nullifies it. So I don't know if that means that it becomes, you know, they're defenseless and I automatically win. If that is the case, that is awesome. I would love to be able to test that out on this weekend when this actually goes live. You know, maybe I'll stream it. You never know. But that is something that I found to be amazing. So for all of those people who are super scared about Kingdom, like Kingdom 1, Kingdom 8 coming to your kingdom, guess what? It's not going to be that bad. You're going to be able to do a lot of damage to these players as a low might player, free-to-play player, mid-spender. You will be able to compete with these pay-to-win whales if they invade your kingdom. So don't worry too much about it. It's going to be fine, alright? Now, there is a limitation to that dragon skill. You can only use it 3 times. Okay, and that's it. 3 times. So take that for whatever it is. It's a limitation. They need to put a limitation on it. Once the limitation is done, then you're smack dab right into all of their troops. And yeah, that won't end up being a good time. So make those 3 attacks count. Okay. Now, something that I am also really happy about is the castle skins, okay? So, by the looks of the screenshot of the castle skin, it looks pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie, it looks badass, alright? Now, here are what you need to do to be able to get these castle skins, okay? First thing, you need to reach level 25 on all castle buildings, okay? This does not include resource center, barracks, and hospitals, okay? So that means you need to have all of your training grounds, all of your watchtower, your wall, your academy, your prison, your altar. You need to have them all at level 25 before you can essentially unlock the castle skins, okay? And the castle skins are not locked behind a paywall. Thank you, Netmarble. All you need to do is spend some gold, and you can earn gold in-game, no problem. It's perfectly fine. I have no problem with it. If it costs 100,000 gold, and I have a permanent castle skin, guess what? I'm gonna save up 100,000 gold, and if it looks badass, you bet your ass I'm gonna buy it. It's kind of a no-brainer, right? And they also have some other minor improvements. They have some alliance flags that they're going to be adding. They're going to be adding 5 alliance flags that are free and 5 that are purchasable. Okay, and by the looks of the purchasable flags, it looks like they are only a gold spend. It doesn't look like you have to actually spend money to do it. It's just gold. And from the looks of the screenshot, it's 10,000 gold, which is awesome. Okay. There are some adjustments to Alliance construction and Alliance reinforcements for constructed buildings, but you guys can read those. I don't really think those are all too important, okay? Like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, they also mention that they are going to increase the max VIP level, okay? And they're also going to be adding new VIP perks. Okay, so currently, as it is right now before the update goes live, the max VIP level is 25. After the update, it's going to be level 30. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am nowhere near level 25. Right? A lot of people are not anywhere near level 25, but you have big whales who might have been playing this game since way back in October. I'm talking about people in K1 that might have already maxed out their VIP, and they're kind of be like, hey, you know, give me some more stuff to spend gold on, you know, whatever. So Netmarble, listen to them. Obviously, Netmarble is looking at making money, you know, having people spend more money to get more gold, to get the VIP stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna harp about it. But some of the perks, they're going to be able to increase their deployable troop size at level 26. The rally troop speed is going to also increase at level 26, but I think that might be a typo. I think it might be 27. The rally troop size is going to increase at level 28, and you can also change the background color for your status messages at level 30, which I think would be pretty cool. They're also going to be improving the attack, defense, HP buffs and debuffs, right? So once you hit VIP level 11, you start seeing some buffs being applied to troop attack, defense, and HP. All the way from 11, it starts out at 2, and then at 25, it caps out at 50. Okay, both attack and debuffs. Okay, 50%. So that's quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie. So it's really, really useful for you to get to VIP 25 to get that 50% buff and debuff. I mean, it is pretty awesome. They're also adding VIP items that you can purchase in the VIP shop, mainly resources, which is okay. It's not a problem. It's cool, whatever. Let me see here. One of the other things that I really love about this update, and I am so happy that they did this, and this is the instant hero swap. Alright, now what do you mean by, okay, so let's say you are sending out an attack to, let's say, a monster, a chaotic stronghold, a player, and you're like, you know what, I want to use my hero that has my range gear, or my cav gear, or my infantry set, or I just don't want to send a hero at all. You can now pick your hero based on a little icon. It's going to be a little sliding bar, and it's all going to be in one page. You don't need to go to the heroes page to select the hero you want to use. It's all going to be right there Very, very simple to use. All right, by the looks of it, it's just you see the portrait, you press the portrait of the character you want, and you're off to the races. Another thing that is going to be added is the quick button for troop selection, which is also awesome because there are so many different tiers of troops, so many troops that are out there, right? You have a lot of T6, a lot of T5, T4, T3, T2, T1, whatever you have. And let's say you want to send a mixed attack, or you want to send an all range attack or an all infantry attack. You no longer have to go, scroll through, slide the bar. You only have to do that once, and then it saves what you're sending. It could also, it'll also tell you that you want to use, let's say you'll just want to send infantry only. It'll pretty much just stack up all of your highest infantry, pretty much all your T6, T5, T4, up until you fill your solo or rally march, and that's it. It'll fill it automatically. You have your hero picked automatically. It's just going to make things just a lot faster, a lot pretty much this is a quality of life improvement for the game, because this is something that I know Lords Mobile already has, and it did take them a while to actually implement this in the forms of like a battalion and a gear swap, feature, right? This is essentially what this is. You can swap between heroes very quickly. You can swap between attack formations. Essentially, you can send all infantry, archer, cav, and you can send your mixed attack if you want to. It's just a matter of how you set it, and which is freaking amazing. I am super, super happy that they actually have this in place. They also fixed a bug in their system. Pretty much there was a bug where if you attacked a chaotic stronghold and there was an enemy alliance that killed it first and somebody teleported to it and then they were unshielded, you would hit that alliance castle, and depending on who you hit, you would lose pretty much all your troops, and that was not fun for anybody, except for whoever was using that glitch, right? Additional, some smaller improvements, right? They're going to be adding rankings for all the dominant alliances, which is pretty cool, I guess. It is what it is. They're going to be adding new runes. Pretty much these runes are going to be twice as powerful as regular immortal runes. And so here's an example of like 15% attack is now going to be 30% attack for these mighty runes. That's what they're going to be called. And it looks like these runes are only acquired from a special package in the shop. So it looks like this is going to be a pay-to-win rune, which is fine. I guess it happens, let them have it for whatever it is. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. I'm just reading through some of the raid things. There are going to be some new raid times, okay? Instead of even and odd kingdoms having having different times, now every single kingdom is going to have the exact same raid time, which is going to be 11 p.m., 5 a.m., 11 a.m., and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, okay? They're going to be making some changes to Alliance Deathmatch. It's mainly the rewards. The rewards now, instead of getting 1,000 gold for a victory, you're going to be getting 6 days worth of research speedups for winning. And instead of getting 500 gold for losing, you're going to be getting 3 days of research speedups, which is, it's pretty good. It's a good improvement in my opinion. It's going to actually make me want to participate more in these events, right? There is also going to be some changes to some research, which is also very interesting. Usually developers don't like to do this because people might have already spent some money on completing researches and now they don't have to. I don't really know if they're going to try to compensate some of those players who have already done this research. I don't know, but what I'm talking about is the enhancement level expansion 2, right? So let me show you guys. Right, so in your crafting, you can go all the way to, you know, enhancement level 1. You can max this out at 5. Right, in order to get to starting this one, right, it says that I need to get the amplification of base set bonus 3 to 10. Right, so I need to get this to 10 at least. And you guys see, level 1 is already a 34-day research. Can you just imagine what getting it to level 10 is gonna take? That is insane, right? But Netmarble realized that they were like, you know what? This is kind of a huge gap. This is something that we need to look at. This is something that, yeah, it is a bit ridiculous. So now the new prerequisite is going to be amplification of base set bonus 3 level 1 instead of level 10. That is a drastic, you know, improvement for the prerequisites, right? And the same thing for enhancement level expansion 3, right? It is also going to be very simple, or a lot easier, right? It is going to be a lot easier, right? Because it's also going to lower primarily the amplification of immortal set bonus 1 from 10. It's going to lower it down to 1. That is huge. That is another, well, that's not a very big, but to get it up to 10, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot, but still, that is an improvement. I am not complaining about it. Alright. Let me see here. They're also going to be adding a 30-day speed up to the item shop. Whether that is the Alliance item shop, the VIP item shop, it doesn't really say. Okay, it doesn't say that. Which, yeah, I mean, if we can get a 30-day speed up in the Alliance shop, you bet that I'm going to be buying that for my Alliance members and letting them go ham on research or building or whatever they're trying to make, right? I'll just let them do it. So that is pretty much it in a nutshell. If you guys are still sticking around, please like the video. I would be appreciated if you subscribe to the channel. That would be pretty great. Yeah, I will be leaving the link to all of this information in the description in case you guys just don't want to listen to me talk. That's fine as well. But a lot of people don't really like to read, and a lot of people, you know, they read it and they get one idea in their head. This is just me interpreting it in my own way. If you guys agree with how I interpret the patch notes, let me know in the comments. If you guys disagree, also let me know in the comments below. I don't mind. We can have a discussion. So, until next time, guys. See ya.